Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's BigK Crypto here, and well, what a day indeed. Now, I'm not just referring to Ethereum Gold, the sell-offs, the whole, side project, smart contract, the WBTC, or even just me having to bloody re-record this thing about 5-6 times, because whenever I do, everyone but their mother is either calling me or turning up at the door. Or my toddlers are literally painting the walls, and as some of you may know, we're planning to leave the country at the end of the next month, and this house needs to stay immaculate. So anyway, whatever, right? It's been one hell of a day. So obviously, guys, today's video is all about Ethereum Gold, what's been going on. I'm not going to delve into the whole WBTC thing today, because we've had quite some movement and quite some big changes happen with Ethereum Gold, and I want to update you with what's been going on, what I've actually done, and what are my possible future moves with it, and what you could possibly be doing as well. Okay, I know a lot of you might watch my videos and look for suggestions on strategies and stuff, so I'm just going to give you my opinions. And actually, on that note, let's go straight to the disclaimer. Guys, this isn't financial advice. I say this time and time and time again. These are just my personal thoughts, opinions, and experiences. Nothing more. Okay, I'm not telling you to go into this. I'm not telling you to buy. I'm not telling you to sell. You should be, as I always say, old enough, wise enough, and ugly enough to make your own damn decisions when it comes to your crypto. Because at the end of the day, it's your money, right? You've got to do your own due diligence and do your own research and decide what is best for you. Now, let's get on with the show. Okay, so Ethereum Gold. Okay, so as you can see, I've got Gold Chip UI in front of you because, well, I wanted to keep things simple. I didn't want to have the other one because Ethereum Gold UI does have the whole WBTC thing going on there. And I want to keep this nice, straight and clear cut. So let's backtrack a little bit. Last night, this morning, about 1 o'clock, I think it was. I can't even remember what time it was now. It was all a blur. I was finished up doing some work. I was going to get an early night, or so I thought. And of course the announcement was made about the WBTC thing, and not long after, I started seeing a bit of a sell-off happening in the contract, and it got me thinking that, could this be a potential further sell-off after this? And I kind of said to myself, well, you know what, let's wait and see. I'm going to go to bed, wake up in the morning, check it, and see what's going on then, and decide what to do at that point. But from the moment I laid down, my phone would not stop buzzing from Telegram chats, direct messages, YouTube comments, and I get it. A lot of people wanted to know what my position was with everything, and I just wanted to sleep. But anyway, I don't know, it was about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't hack it anymore. I wasn't really sleeping anyway, so I crawled into the office to check out what was going on with the contract, and we were down to about, I think it was around 18,000 ETH in the contract and we'd gone from like 20,000 or whatever it was at that point. So it was a considerable dump. And yeah, guys, I mean, at that point I looked at it, and as you can already see, if you haven't set that for yourselves, I did sell. Okay, I sold not all of my tokens. Okay, I sold the majority of my tokens because, well, that was my profits. Okay, it was all clear profits that I was in with this. As you all know, I've been running this as a free money machine. I met my ROI a long while back, and I was withdrawing, I was reinvesting, I was withdrawing, I was reinvesting. I had the flexibility and the luxury to do so. And yeah, guys, I just decided to pull my profits out, and that's that. The reason why I decided to do that, in case some of you are wondering, thinking, oh, you're supposed to be in this forever and everything else. Well, circumstances have changed, and things for me, like I said, we're moving. I'm sending like 3 containers over to, I'm not going to say, but yeah, to where we're going. And I just thought, yes, I could just sit here and wait for it to go down and see and collect divs on the way down and everything else. But I'm not in the part of the cycle of myself where I'm waiting to get ROI back, for example. Okay, for me, this was all clear and free money. None of this was out of my pocket. I wasn't out of pocket at this point. It was all profit. So I kind of said to myself, rather than wait to see where this is going to go, how far it's going to keep dropping, because I did have a feeling it was going to keep dropping anyway after that. I thought I'll just take my profits off the table. Okay. And you know, the reason to that is, guys, is because, well, I could, right? That's the the short and curlies on it all. It's been of no secret of mine. You know, I've always said, you know, this smart contract is an amazing long-term smart contract, and it's perfect for collecting those dividends, okay, and keep withdrawing. And I'm still using the smart contract in the same way. Nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed is the amount that I have staked in it now, and I'm completely fine and comfortable with that. You know, I was happy to leave about $3,000 in this at the time, and I took out about 26, I believe it was about 26 grand, something like that, and that's now in my wallet, ready to go to fiat or do whatever I want to do with it. And you know, that is, guys, I mean, for me, this is just a clear example of how, you know, great this smart contract has been. I mean, the gains have been incredible. Now, some of you may have, you know, bought in at $6, $7, $8, $9. That's fine. And you know, you're not at that point where you've met ROI yet, or even some of you might have woken up and been, you know, at a loss or half of what you actually had the night before, whatever the case may be. Now, the thing to remember, guys, is that this contract hasn't changed. The whole mechanics of the whole contract doesn't change. You know, you will keep getting dividends as it goes down, as well as getting dividends as it goes up. Everyone just likes to see it pump all the time. They don't like to see it go down. But unfortunately, guys, some news for you. That's what these things do. Everything goes up and it goes down. They are cycles, and I've talked about these cycles many times, so I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, I just kind of, you know, the whole thing with the whole WBTC thing, I didn't even know if something like that could even happen. I'm not technically savvy in that kind of sense, but you know, I did kind of see where people, you know, some people might have sold out of this to jump in on that. Okay, some people just saw other people selling and sold, and I'd like to think the majority of people that have just sold in a profit, and you can't blame them for that. Okay, because, well, that's what we're all here for, right? At the end of the day, we're all here to make money. This is, like I've always said, a long-term play. Now, I've been very fortunate, and I was fortunate that my long-term play is shorter than, you know, a lot of other people that, for example, bought up here, because I was able to buy all the way down here, okay, which was on June the 12th or something like that, and because of that I was able to get ROI somewhere around here, just collect divs, work on price appreciation. Obviously, you guys remember the throttling the ROI technique videos that I did, which worked in my favor. And here we are, you know, having this whole, you know, scenario of us moving halfway across the world next month. This money is going to come in very nice and handy. So yeah, that's that. I mean, where do I see it go from here? I'm not sure. I think it's going to go down. I think, again, it's all speculation, and what I think really doesn't matter. Okay, but I think that the price is going to go lower. Maybe might settle at around $3 or $4. Don't forget, you know, the lowest we had was just under $1, I think, you know, before we had this initial pump down here. Okay, where was it? Down here. So I reckon it might settle at around $3. And you know what, when it does, if I start seeing traction going again, maybe I might throw in, you know, my bigger gains. Maybe I might throw in 20 grand at this. Maybe I'll throw in 5 grand, or maybe I won't. Okay, obviously I'm going to keep giving you guys weekly update videos, whether you like them or you don't. Okay, I'm going to keep doing weekly update videos because, yeah, I did leave a little stake in here just to play with. You know, my strategy still remains the same. Like I said, I'm still going to withdraw when I feel like I want to withdraw. Like right now, I've got $76 there. That's a nice bit of dividends for the day, right? Or I could reinvest it back in if I thought that we were at a bottom. Yeah, and I wanted to reinvest it back in. I could also do that as well. But yeah, guys, that's Ethereum Gold. You know, a very eventful day. Now, how does this all play out? How is this going to play out with the whole wrapped BTC thing? Again, I'm not going to be talking about that in this video. But there will be, guys, you know, if you are interested, go and check out Drunk on Crypto. That will be tonight, 11 p.m. UK time. I don't know what time that will be wherever you are. Okay, if you're not in the UK, Google it, figure out the time zones. But Drunk on Crypto is always a good laugh anyway on a Friday night, but I can imagine there's going to be some serious talk on there today, and you know, it's going to get well, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to hear what everyone's got to say. So yeah, I'll be chiming in, listening in at some point on that. And yeah, if you guys got any questions regarding, you know, the other side of it, yeah, the WBTC, whatever it is, or the, you know, Ethereum Gold, you know, you can check it out, and I'm sure they'll be talking about it then, and ask questions there as well. You know, they're all there to answer your questions. What have the majority of people done? You know, I have been seeing a lot of messages from people off my YouTube comments and stuff. Some people have just been constantly reinvesting on the way down, and that is a strategy. Okay, I'm not going to make this a strategy video, but I have spoken about all these strategies, you know, in detail before. But people are just reinvesting all the way down and taking, you know, advantage of this. And this is the other thing, guys. People can look at it and say, well, you know what? I got in at $10. It's now almost half price. You know, or people might have lost complete faith in this and sold. And some of them even, I think even some people sold at a loss. And, you know, well, you know, everyone can do what they want with their crypto, like I always keep saying. Me personally, I wouldn't like to sell at a loss unless I have to. But yeah, you know, the contract, like I said, guys, just is still, the code still remains the same, right? This is the same functionality of the contract. Does not change. Okay, it's going to be the same. You're going to get divs when it goes up, and you're going to get divs when it goes down. Don't think about hoping and praying for price appreciation, as well as don't have a blind eye to price depreciation. Okay, as we've just seen, it is going to happen both ways. But yeah, that's Ethereum Gold. If you've got any other questions on this, guys, feel free to throw them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I will be talking about this a bit more, I think, over the weekend. I'm going to try and do a weekly roundup video of everything. I'm not doing those regularly anymore, but I will probably be doing a weekly roundup because we've had a lot of stuff going on this week. Okay, not just with this, with other things. But yeah, you know, this thing has been doing its thing. It's paid me out a nice amount, and yeah, thank you, Oracle, thank you, Ethereum Gold, and yeah, let's see what the future brings. Anyway, on that one, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.